Hello, hello, hello. And here we are. We are at the end of 2022. And just in a matter of days, we will be in the year 2023. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to list off my top 10 best movies of 2022. This year, for me, just in terms of movie releases, there were some highs. There definitely were some lows, but there really was a lot of mid. There was a lot of mid, and it's like mid in terms of like it wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. Plus, great. I can give you one example. Black Adam with The Rock from DC. Not a bad movie. Just wasn't like great. It was okay. It was mid. Let me see what else I have on my mid list. Sitting at number 10, I have The Northmen. Now, this movie didn't make a lot of money, which means that a lot of y'all probably didn't watch it, which is okay, fine, it's cool. But please watch this movie. This is a very how can I describe it? It's a very adventurous Viking adventure. Let me say that, not to give away spoilers, of course, but it's the action is great. The cinematography is it's just beautiful, and please watch it. Coming in at number 9 from Pixar, yes, believe it or not, Pixar, Turning Red. I'm not the biggest fan of watching animation. Just not the biggest fan, especially now, as a grown adult and stuff like that. But Pixar is special because Pixar makes movies for all ages, which is like really great, and Turning Red was like a kind of like a return to form for me. That is such a beautiful movie. It's funny, and it just breathes life. And then as usual, there's a message there for kids and adults, and it really hits home. So,
do you know how dangerous this is? You'll get whipped up into a frenzy and panda all over.
OMG! My whole life I've been perfect little May May. But maybe I like this new me.
Mama's girls.
coming in at number 8 is X. Now, like I said before, just like the Northmen, X didn't really make a lot of money, which means that probably a lot of you didn't watch it. But X is a slasher horror movie, and X really surprised me a lot because it really was one of those movies where I just went in blind. I did not read the plot. I did not watch any of the trailers. I just went in blind, and I had a grand time. I haven't seen a horror like X in such a long time. It was really good. Listen, this whole year was great for low budget horror movies. X was great. Please watch it.
Are you all right?
No.
Coming in at number 7. I just watched this last week right on Netflix. Glass Onion, Knives Out 2. You can call it that. I still am a big fan of the first Knives Out movie. But this, to me personally, this is better. This is better, bigger budget and stuff like that. But man, just the mystery and the writing. But the greatest part about it is the characters. Daniel Craig as the lead character again. He kills it once again. He kills it. He's great, I just find it hard to believe that, damn, this is James Bond. This is James Bond, but it's, you know what? It's cool. It's fine. He did a great job. And then the new cast, what they have, great. Like I said, not giving away spoilers, but please watch the movie. I think the best part for me was going into the movie not blind, but I didn't read too much right into the plot. And one thing what I loved about it being a murder mystery, I honestly couldn't tell who the murderer was. And mind you, that's not a spoiler. It is a murder mystery. And the whole point of it is trying to find out who the murderer is. And I did not know until that person was revealed. So Glass Onion was great. And that sits at my number 7 spot. Please watch it. You can watch it at home right on Netflix. Please do watch.
They're all friends. Why would anyone commit murder?
Are we even going to talk about the elephant in the room?
Am I the elephant?
Yeah, you're the elephant.
You're not that bad.
Think of the danger here.
Are you calling me dangerous?
Well, we'll see.
Let it all out.
Hell yeah!
This is reckless. The killer wouldn't hesitate to kill again if it covers their tracks.
You must be.
And sitting at number 6, Barbarian. Barbarian is yet another movie who didn't make much money, which means that lots of you didn't watch it. But I really think I should have put this much higher rate on my list, but nah, it's cool. Barbarian is another horror movie, and it caught me off guard because I went and watched it blind. I did not read the plot. I did not watch any trailers for it. I just went into it and I had a great time. I've already watched it 3 times already, and I don't know how to fully explain it without spoiling it, but it's a very good horror movie. I can't give away no spoilers or the plot. You know what? Yeah, let me give away the plot. A girl, she checks into, and nope, I lie. I'm not giving away the plot. That's it. Watch Barbarian.
This process might seem overwhelming, but with a little practice, it can soon become a pleasurable experience. This is perfectly natural.
So, number 5. I am so proud to say this. Scream. Or Scream 5, okay? It's no secret, but now you know. Scream is my favorite horror franchise of all time. I've watched all 4 movies repeatedly. When I found out that they were bringing out Scream 5, I was kind of nervous because the original director Wes Anderson, he passed away a few years ago. And then I found out that it's not Scream 5, it's called Scream, you know, and then there's this new cast and they want to bring in like a fresh new generation and stuff like that. So I was very worried, but man, they did this movie justice. I was so proud. I was so proud of this movie. Like, it really holds weight because the Scream movies were never about the horror part of it. It just basically was a reflection on the horror genre itself, and it really did well. It really did well. And listen, the movie did so well. Scream 6 is dropping right in March, right in time for my birthday. I cannot wait.
Whatever his link is to our past, it's pulled us all back here. And I won't sleep until he's in the ground.
Hello, Sydney. It's an honor.
Coming in at number 4. We are here at number 4 now. It's the top 4 now. Cool. Avatar: The Way of Water. I didn't know what to expect when I went into the theater to watch this. I'm not the biggest fan of the first one, probably because when I watched it, I think I had watched it on DVD. So I didn't get the full 3D experience as most of the world did when it came out in 2009. Like, it changed the 3D movie landscape. So going right into the sequel, let's see, you know, and I was blown away. That is the most beautiful movie I have watched all year. That is a beautiful movie. That is a beautiful movie. The story was great. The action was great. The visuals, I couldn't believe that I was watching this in 3D, and it, like, the blue people, it's like the water scenes, you can literally see the water dripping off their skin, off their blue fake skin. Like, it's just crazy. And even though this is number 4, this would have been a lot higher. The only problem, what I had with it, this movie is long. This movie is long, and I felt the length. This movie is long, and I felt it. I felt the length. It's like, this movie don't have to be this long. I think it was 3 hours and 12 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. They could have shaved off a good 30 minutes.
Let's get it done.
Avatar: The Way of Water. Experience it in...
Coming in at number 3. This really surprised me. It really did. Coming in at number 3 is Nope. Nope from Jordan Peele. I like Jordan Peele. I'm not the biggest, like, huge fan of him. Mind you, Get Out was a good movie. It was great. Seriously, it was. I'm still on the fence with Us. Us wasn't a bad movie. It's just that it just didn't live up to the hype for me. To me, Nope is his best movie he's made so far. The cinematography, the themes in it, the acting, especially from Keke Palmer. She killed it in this. Oh man, I love movies with a great mystery behind it. When I found out what was going on, I was surprised, shocked, and pleased as well.
Look, don't look, don't look.
This dream you're chasing, where you end up at the top of the mountain, it's the one you never wake up from.
You'll be getting a call from my supervisor asking how my service was.
5 stars, Angel, 5 stars.
These are the last two guys. Number 2, the Batman. The Batman. Batman. I'm Batman. This movie is great. This movie is great. Mind you, we've had many versions of Batman for years. I love Robert Pattinson's version of Bruce Wayne, Batman. It shows just a different side of him because he's young, but it shows how broken he is, you know? It showed Batman on a real human level. It's like, yo, this dude has some problems. The cast, it was great. Colin Farrell as the Penguin. Zoe Kravitz as Selena Kyle. The action was beautiful. The villain, the Riddler, like, he's the best Batman villain we've had probably since the Joker, raiding the Dark Knight. Bane was good too, but the Riddler in this, he is much better than the Jim Carrey version of that. So this was cool. The soundtrack and the music was just on point. Just on point. Yes, it is a 3-hour movie, and at times you felt it. You felt the length of it, but it wasn't bad.
Justice. The answer's justice.
Come on, vengeance. Let's get into some trouble.
And finally, my number 1 movie of 2022. You probably guessed it. Let me take my glasses off for this one. Number 1 is Top Gun Maverick. I don't know how Tom Cruise does it, but he did it. He did it. Top Gun Maverick is a perfect movie. It's not too complicated, but it's not too silly as well. It is just a feel-good, fun movie. They took real cameras and put them on jets. They put them on fighter jets. Listen, the characters were great. The acting was great. It was funny. It was funny, sad, romantic a bit. It really was a fun-going movie. It really was a great time. Like, it's one of those movies. It's like, sit back and relax and just enjoy it. And I've watched it probably about 3 times already. It's a feel-good movie, and it's a beautiful movie as well. Like I said, they put real cameras on real jets, and it's some things you just can't fake, and this movie is not fake at all. And that's why this is my number 1 movie of the year.
Anything happens to them.
Smoke in the air!
You will never forgive yourself.
No turning back now.
Come on! Jeez! Having any fun yet?
Thank you all for watching. Seriously, thank you so much. 2023, one of my main goals is to produce more content just like this. And thank you so much for your support. Please like, share, and subscribe, please. I really look forward to making more content like this next year. And also, have a happy new year.